Hi, beautiful world. This is Tina from TinaHits.com, and today I'm speaking about Mars through the 12 astrological signs. And if you have your Mars in Pisces, then this is your video. Now, Mars in Pisces is not a traditionally great placement because Mars is about directionality, and Pisces is about boundless waves of creation. So there is an inherent polarity within Mars, who's our desire principle, the quintessential masculine in our horoscope, like Venus is the quintessential feminine. So Mars in Pisces is ideally not an ideal placement. Okay, it's Mars here can be very undecided, and even the love department, they can be very undecided, and they can be very moody. Something that is surreal, a relationship that is surreal, a relationship that's almost ethereal, psychic, a lot of empathy flowing through, a lot of energy flowing through, a lot of magic happening. That is the kind of relationship that truly turns them on. But because it's not always easy to find such a relationship, uh, this aspiration of the Pisces native remains foiled. So relationships for Mars and Pisces can be quite painful. There is no direction to where Mars in Pisces is going. It's just floating about. It's just swimming around in these Piscean seas of unitary consciousness. Mars here has no one place to go, or one war to fight, or one person to conquer. Mars here is the spiritual warrior, very conflicted. So if you need to understand and work with this energy, you have to work with your body and spiritual energy. So yoga, Pilates, or swimming, or any kind of water yoga, or any kind of anything that basically stimulates your body and your spiritual, can bring your bodily energy and can transmute it to spiritual awareness. Okay, this is the best thing for Mars and Pisces. They are the eternal mystics, so they definitely okay, so Mars in a man's chart means the kind of lover he is, and in a woman's chart it symbolizes the kind of men she's attracted to. So for a Mars and Pisces man, he's definitely craving for the high priestess archetype, someone who is into past lives and crystals and consciousness and mm, uh, yoga and breath work. They're just interested in women like that because it stimulates their spiritual side. They're ruled by Neptune, the higher octave of Venus, which is all about spirituality. And truly, with the discovery of Neptune, have we seen this huge rise of what we call the New Age, the true awakening to one's spiritual destiny. So, Mars in Pisces is always looking to tell a story of spiritual union when two people can come together and lock themselves in each other's eyes and have crazy tempestuous sex that opens up their chakra. So this is ideally a place for Mars and Pisces. Okay, and for women, they definitely want a more mystical type of a man rather than a very practical, left-brained corporate boss, or a sort of a bank vice president. They don't want that. They want the mystic. They want the man who sees there is a reality beyond the physical, someone who can look at parallel dimensions. Okay, this is what will turn a woman on in a man who has her Mars in Pisces. She's not looking for someone who's of this world, someone who has a very psychic presence, someone who she feels psychically connected to, like, even before she says something and he completes it. So this is kind of like the Mars in Venus connection, Mars and Pisces connection, okay, Venus too and Pisces connection, that you can have, where you are taken out of the ordinary and you are transferred into something that is beyond the ordinary. Okay, now Mars in Pisces is not happy with having just sexual union for the fuck fit. They don't want that. They may they usually not the one night stand kind of guys. If you know Mars and Pisces, he's not going to be your standard one night dude. Okay, he definitely is looking for deeper connection, and even if it's a short term thing, it's something he's invested in. It it'll never be from a place that that's cold. It won't be. Mars and Pisces man, no matter what kind of interaction he's had with you, and in many cases, this can be a very destructive situation, because Pisces is also known for, in its lower vibrations, known for addiction, escapism. So Mars here can fall prey to all those energies if you're not careful. Uh, Pisces is the last of the zodiacal signs, the 12th sign, and all the signs are emptying its energies out, and Pisces is the last filter. So it's really the most complex sign of the zodiac. And if you study the glyph, it's two fishes swimming away from each other. Okay, and what does that mean? That means this tug and pull, the state of being pulled in one direction, being pulled in the very other direction, the same moment. Where do you stand? How do you fix your equilibrium? So for Mars and Pisces, equilibrium is not difficult, not easy to achieve, it's difficult. How do you stand in your state of Zen and not given to this contradictory impulses that are pulling you left and right, and you don't know where to go? Okay, so in this case, spiritual awareness is what Mars here seeks. So you've got to spend time developing yourself spiritually, because it can run in too many places. And you definitely want love, want that deep, you're quite a heavy romantic, and you want love, and you want that. Um, it doesn't have to be the Disney marriage and all, like the Mars and Libra, but it definitely has are looking for something that's beyond time and space. And don't be disheartened or start getting drunk or start using drugs if you don't feel that connection with another human being, because it takes a long time to find that connection, and you can be very undecided also. Mars and Pisces, one second you're like, okay, I really like this person, and next instant you're like, no, I don't, maybe I like that person more. So this constant movement is also something that Mars in Pisces is compelled to do. They don't quite know their mind. Okay, and that's something you've got to work with. And as you if you're in a long-term relationship with them, as you grow older, you will say that they look at life through their own rose-colored glasses. Okay, and they oftentimes don't see the practical side of things, which can have them escape bills or doing the more practical things like fixing the house or calling the uh, caretaker downstairs to get something done. I mean, these things are just not your Mars and Pisces characteristics. Even being straight out verbose or confrontational is not the way they like it. They don't like to open up too quickly also. They are essentially introverts. Mars in Pisces Of course, unless they have some other gregarious, outgoing, ascendant, or moon. Mars in Pisces is an introvert. They're more into the feeling side of life. You know, I think, therefore, I feel, therefore I am. More than I think, therefore I am. They're feeling their way around. The Mars in Aquarius is I think, therefore I am. Venus, Gemini, Mars in Gemini is more I think, therefore I am. So the water signs are all about feeling, and feeling here takes on an intangible um, proportion. It's not of this world, and Mars and Pisces energy gives us a glimpse. Even when Mars is transiting Pisces, it gives us a glimpse of surrealism, of what could be possible, and shows you little glimpses of it. So I hope you like that video as much as I like making it for you. Join me next time when I start making videos on Jupiter through the 12 signs, because this video concludes Mars through the 12 signs. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. www.tinaheels.com is my website, so don't forget to check that out. Thank you.